Here's the STEAM lesson on matter. Story for the week is What is Matter? Here's the poem. Objectives. Vocabulary. Solids, liquids, and gases. Prior to coming into the STEAM lab, there are 3 videos. You can choose which one or all 3 that you might want to show the students, or at least look over yourself, so that you have some prior knowledge before you come to the STEAM lab. But this will be the video that the students will watch once they're in the STEAM lab. So we'll do the video after you do the video. We'll do the video after you do the vocabulary and the anchor charts that are on the board. So once you watch this, it will explain how the particles are different in a solid, liquid, and a gas. So what we're going to do is the students are going to huddle together as tight as they can to represent a solid. And the second thing they're going to do is take 3 steps to give them a little bit more room, which will represent the particles, the atom particles in a liquid. And then finally, they're going to just spread out all over the room to represent a gas. The first activity will be melting ice with salt in their hands, changing it to a solid to a liquid. I might just take this out. Let's not do the salt because it does. Sometimes it gets really cold and it hurts them. So let's just melt ice in the hands, changing the solid to a liquid. Now each student will get 1 cube of ice at their table. Students can show how fast they can melt their ice cube. They can rub their hands together. They can maybe compete against one another. And also, once they're finished melting their ice cube, then at the table there will be some laminated cards for the students to sort. There will be headers, which will be solid, liquids, and gases, and they will have picture cards that they will sort to be able to identify whether they are indeed solid, liquid, or gas. The second activity will be getting gas using an antacid. So each table will get 1 baggie. We're going to fill the bag with warm water. It's important that the water be warm, not hot, just warm. We'll drop 1 antacid in the baggie, 1 baggie per table. Then you're going to add a second bag, and your students will be able to observe the reaction of changing liquid into a gas. But I need you to also, once you're finished with this, they'll love it, but there'll be a pan to hold it over where there's not a huge mess. But if you will wash those baggies out, have a student wash them out, go to the sink, empty them out, wash them out pretty good, and then lay them upside down on the tray, they'll be ready for the next group, because that's a lot of baggies. I'm trying to save money here, so just wash the bags out and return them to the tray. Third activity, blowing up a balloon with baking soda and vinegar. This is a teacher demonstration only. This will only be done while students will observe while they're sitting on the carpet. So you pour 1 cup of vinegar into the bottle, and then using a funnel, you're going to pour a tablespoon of baking soda into the balloon, and then you'll flip the balloon up. The baking soda will trickle down into the bottle, and the gas will blow the balloon up. Here is a video that will give you directions, and you can see it in action. Blowing bubbles, having fun blowing gas or oxygen into the bubble solution. Each student will need a cup, and there will be 1 for every student. They're white, and they have a little ghost face on them so that we kind of tie it into the holiday, Halloween coming up. We're going to call these boo bubbles. Let's just type in boo bubbles. So each student will have their own cup with solution in there, and they will get a straw. They will softly, that's an important word, softly blow into the mixture, observing that the bubbles are filled with gas. Here's a video that you can watch to see how it's done. And that's it for this lesson. and I appreciate the work that Ryan Valentine and also Miss Resendez. I've combined the two together since we're running behind 1 week, so we combined both of their lessons they put together this year, and we put it all in one, and I appreciate your help. And we are off to our next lesson, which is What is Matter? Have a good time.